Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Boosted Move versus Sharkbait, the series itself. Whoever wins, or if Sharkbait wins this, they're moving on to the next round. If Boosted Move wins this, then we're going to game number 4. My name is TheSavedOne on the play-by-play casting. I am joined by Stretch on the color casting commentary. How you feel after that one, buddy?
I feel like... And that about sums it up right there. I have no clue how I feel because these teams are yanking my emotions all over the place. At 1 minute you think Sharkbait's going to win. At another minute it could be Boosted Move. You've got no clue who's going to come out on top, and these guys are scrapping to the finish.
All right. So a little bit of an update that we just had there is that, what was it? There was one player on Boosted Move. They just left. So Arcane is here to sub in.
Wait, they just dipped?
They just dipped, dude.
Are you kidding me?
So Arcane came to sub in. And then over on Sharkbait, the support left because he actually had to legitimately go. Now we got Huntario.
Huntario, dude. I like it. Like Ontario?
Ontario.
But with hunting.
That's where I live, dude.
Oh, wait. Hold on. That's too much information. You can't just give that out on the internet.
Toronto.
Wait, hold on a second. Slow down.
Yep.
That's too specific. People like try to find you and stuff.
Turn around.
What did I get in Canada?
It's just like, holy shit.
I'm in Canada. What happened?
You're right behind me. What the heck was that? All right. Oh, you didn't wait, I didn't dip. That's a lie. Arcane wanted to play with his old team in the playoffs. All right, so from what I got from your team or whatever is that I was like, hey, why did he leave? And then the rest of the team was like, I don't know. So I'm like, all right, I guess Chino just rage quit. So there you go. But so far, 3 very, very new picks: Galio, Rakan, Xayah. What? That's insane.
Yeah, Rakan and Xayah has been picked up by Sharkbait Oohaha. They saw the effectiveness of the that combo last game, able to keep the Phoenix 96 alive just enough in time, just long enough to have some extra auto attacks for the team fights. But it looks like Boosted Move has changed their tone.
That's it.
Look at this, the Galio Shen combo. Are you kidding me? What is this?
Wait,
they're
these guys are playing tanks. Are you kidding me?
They're a completely different roster. It looks like they're trying to set up each other now and play as a unit rather than everyone trying to pop off on their own.
Yeah, as well as that Orianna. It's a very utility-style mid laner. If you want to play passive with it, you can play passive. If you want to play aggressive with it, you can play aggressive. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah, the good thing about this roster that they've got going for them right now for Boosted Move is they can pick something pretty aggressive in the bottom lane here, something that scales really hard into the late game because they've got a lot of protection on it. I'd expect to see something like a Twitch or Jinx, something that can hyperscale and take an entire team fight solo as long as they stand up for the entirety of the matchup. So I expect that with this change out of Arcane Darklaw, maybe this is the guy that they're really relying on to bring the series home. Give us that reverse sweep, baby.
Yep. Maybe he knows exactly how to play Rakan. Maybe these guys are both a duo that they have been, I guess, testing out together. They've been trying that Xayah Rakan duo out, and finally we get to see it now here in this game. A Xayah player, the Phoenix, who was pretty good last game. Hopefully he can close out this game with a decisive 3-0 victory. But
hopefully, you kidding me? No, give me the Boosted Move reverse sweep.
What?
Give it to me, dude.
No,
give it to me. No,
3-0.
What is wrong with you? How?
3-0. Let's go, dude.
What's wrong with you, dude? You're a mad. Wait, what's this? Timo Hover? Oh wait, hold on. We're LCS
Arcane.
now. We're full LCS.
I think we gotta go full Asmer on these guys, dude.
No, that's not how you pronounce.
Playing League of Legends. It's gonna be great. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's not how you pronounce that, dude. You can't just say Asmer.
ASMR.
Yeah.
ASMR, dude.
You said
Asmer.
No.
We're doing some Asmer up in here, dude.
That's not how you say that.
Asmer. All right. So, Poppy and Gragas locked in over onto the side of Sharkbait, while Lucian and Tarek respond.
Yeah, Lucian and Tarek actually is fantastic for cutting through tanks, man. That Black Cleaver, Blade of the Ruined King combo, we saw, I think it was Chino Sensei picked up the Lucian previously, but he didn't go for that Black Cleaver because of the amount of AP damage that was coming out from the other side. He was forced into going a Maw of Malmortius instead, and he just didn't have that same tank shredding power that you typically see out of a Lucian. But with the amount of back lines or frontal tanks that are coming through on Sharkbait Oohaha, as is tradition, I expect to see Arcane Darklaw being able to go towards that full Blade of the Ronin King Black Cleaver combo and try to cut these guys down.
That dude. Brand is the final champion that is locked in here in the draft. There is no placeholders.
Okay,
Yeah, there's no placeholders, there's no nothing. So Brand will be played there in the mid lane. Darkblade Wolf has brought out 3. I believe he brought the Veigar in the first 2 games. Finally, Veigar is banned. What else can he play? Answer's going to be that Brand. Very, very weird style mid laner. But I do want to see exactly what he can pull out. So we have a little bit of time here. So I do want to ask you, since I do see a Wombo combo, what exactly is Boosted Moves Wombo combo?
Are you talking about the Galio Shen Orianna?
That dude.
The super combo. Here's the real combo though. You get the Righteous Glory on your Taric, and you send him flying in like a banshee. He's moving at 15. He's moving at 15 billion miles per hour. So suddenly, a circle, a dark cloud, comes over the rift, and there comes the Galio with Shen on his back, and then Orianna ultis.
Taric built the coin, the upgrade, the one that gives you the speed up. He built the Righteous Glory.
Exactly.
He's got that going for him. He's got the Orianna EW. That's crazy.
Yeah. You want speed? We got speed. We got 10 speed.
Approximately. Lucian just presses heal. Why the hell not?
Exactly. Get that man in the fight, and then on his back, double, triple shields. Get him in. He cannot die.
Taric, I'm here.
Exactly. Let him know. And then he throws down the invulnerability. How do you compete? I'm just kidding. Gragas just ultis him backwards, and the entire thing diffuses and
Get out of here.
Yeah. But either way, that Wombo would be sick. Maybe it's gonna. You know what? Right? It's Dragon League. Anything's possible. Maybe our dreams can come true.
Man, I've seen some crazy stuff, man, in Dragon. I've seen just. Oh my god. I've seen crazy.
It's just like I've seen. Let me finish this chicken wing.
I don't know.
I've seen. Oh, it's spicy, but I've seen some crazy plays, dude.
Holy shit! All right. Going on over to Sharkbait, though. What do they got going for themselves? How do they pull out the W here? They got the Rakan. They got the Zayat.
Sharkbait has shown every single draft phase that they're not looking for anything particular. They want 2 things: great backline damage and big meaty tanks up front. And they've got exactly that. I think that they're just looking to play standard, basic League of Legends, wholesome, Wheaties in the morning paired with a banana, standard breakfast League of Legends. Get out there
bananas.
With an orange. Standard League of... An apple?
Sure.
Pear?
There we go.
All right, a pear. Standard League of Legends, dude. Like he didn't react to the orange. I gotta go for something else, dude.
That's it, dude. Pear? Guava?
Starfruit?
Holy crap. Alright. Who won draft phase, dude? You gotta go over that one.
I don't know. I think both teams really have some decent potential here. There's a lot of Wombo combo options on Boosted Move, and I think the major thing that they've got going for them is they can kite backwards from these engages very easily. If someone gets caught out by Gragas, Shen Galileo instant ultis on him immediately, and that person will most likely survive because of the size of the shield and the damage reduction that comes through on Galio Ultimate. But by the same token, Poppy and Gragas together means that even if that person gets jumped on, Poppy can just Keeper's Verdict all 3 of them out of there if they react in time. So they've got to make sure that they set up these team fights accordingly, but I think these teams have an even drafting phase here.
That's it, dude. We're finally getting on into this loading screen. This is game number 3. Real question is, can Boosted Move come back with a reverse sweep, or could Sharkbait take it decisively? We're going to have to see that going in the later stages of this game, of this series overall. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, man. I'm looking for the reverse sweep. Boosted move.
I'm not.
What?
Close it out.
Oh my god, dude.
Woo! Sharkbait fan. Oh, dude. I've become a fan, dude. I want these guys to win it all.
Really? Wait, we haven't even seen the other teams play.
Dude, I don't even care about the other team, man.
Oh.
Suru Storm, we were childhood friends, dude.
You mean Suru Storm can have that cigarette, but Gragas can't have his cigar?
Yeah, but like he's getting his back due.
Yeah, that's true. But it's been a long time. I mean, I think he's over smoking by now.
Why did they take it away, anyways?
I don't know, man. It was like a whole thing. But now they're bringing it back, so I guess they don't believe that thing anymore. So you know,
maybe they thought it was like endorsing bad play, but then China's like, screw that, man. We still got the cigar.
Wait, how'd they make that happen?
They kept it.
Oh wait, it wasn't on the actual champion model.
Wait, Graves never had a cigar.
In a champion model, really?
Yeah.
Well, give him one. Give him a big old fat cigar, like a Looney Tunes style cigar.
Just a huge blunt, just put in his mouth.
And then he walks out. He says, "It's hot."
It's like, wait, that's the wrong game. Oh god, Riot, you done too much, boy. What are you doing?
Oh man, dude, we've completely diverted from ASMR. So
we went full blown, just woo.
Yeah, I know we're crazy now.
Feathers fly. All right. So the rest, or this whole entire squad of Sharkbait, every single game, they've been doing an invade of some sort. Now, they've been doing very predictable invades. They've done the normal, go behind the blue buff, go right in, spot somebody. But now they have a new strat. They're going right into this tri-bush here. This is a very big possibility. The rest of this blue team does not see it. Possibility is there for maybe a stun, maybe a root, maybe something. Right out here in this enemy.
Yeah, they're continuing to come through here in this jungle. No one's been seen yet. They're going for it. Nope. Not this time.
One flash. One flash. One flash.
Yep.
One flash burned by Poppy. It was ambitious. It was a little bit desperate. Very nice, though. What are you going to do?
I mean, you've got the 2-0 lead right now. You can afford to make a little bit of risky starting plays like this.
Yeah.
I do think that they can't afford to really put themselves too far behind here, but we'll see how the game ends up playing out. But setting that tone in the game that, hey, we've come to play ball is not a bad option at all. Bot lane synergy as well. Is that both skins? They both have the new skin on them?
Yeah, they both have the same skin. Even in the loading screen, it was like they were like holding hands or something.
Oh, man.
It's kind of cool.
It's real romantic.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. All right.
I feel like you want to say something, but you're not saying it. What's up, dude?
I love Gangplank gank in the mid lane. Taunt connects. Very nice damage. Very nice. The chop. What?
Wait a minute. He just cut that man down.
He had barrier. He had flash. He Jensened. No, he didn't.
Yeah, come on, dude. You can't call every mid lane mistake a Jensen.
That was a Jensen. Bjergsen. Wait, Bjergsen doesn't make mistakes. Right.
I mean, he does sometimes.
He doesn't. Shut up. All right, so USM fanboy.
God dang it, dude.
It was a very nice kill by Shen there in the mid lane. It was acceptable. Very nice first blood. Real question is, can Orianna do something with that? That's the real question at the end of the day. But here in the top lane, Rhinoceros Rex taking advantage of his lane presence there. He does have his... He didn't have his W available if Taunty wanted to E, but that opportunity, or that option is there. And as well as making his way towards this top side. Taunty is not level 3 yet. The taunt is available. Double taunt. Very nice damage being put down onto this Poppy here in the top lane. Burn is down, but there in the mid lane. Very nice prediction from that Q. But Dane just goes right back and just farms it up.
Yeah, Shen has already gotten 2 different ganks off. He has 2 farm. He did red buff, blue buff, and just showed up. That's pretty interesting.
It was interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. He's trying to make some early things happen. He's trying to get into these lanes early on, maybe get some early kills. He found 1 cheese. Thing is, he's got 3 CS, like you were saying. But you also see that Gragas is now in his own or in Shen's jungle. He's looking for something maybe here in this mid lane. The taunt connects onto Darkblade. Basura is right over that wall. The body slam connects. But a lot of damage is going down onto this Gragas. Chop, chop, chop. Goes the Shen and flashes and finally gets it. Darkblade Wolf, not in the right situation. Does not pop the ghost, but the taunt over the wall. The barrier is finally there. And finally, the burn is finally done. I love Gangplank. This guy's a beast on the Shen.
Yeah, man, it's about time for that reverse sweep we're talking about. Boost and move, getting around the map. Wait, he's just not even farming at all.
Oh, he's just going down to the bot lane. He's finding another taunt, and this guy's a beast, dude. This guy, he went for the bot lane, or he started in the bot lane. He went into the mid lane, got a kill. He went to the top lane, couldn't find anything. He made his way back into the mid lane, found something, and then makes his way into the bot lane, and he gets a kill. This guy's insane.
He's just... Wait, what? He's just running between lanes, getting kills on Shen jungle? Huh?
Yeah. Wait, I'm going to try it in my solo queue.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the key to victory.
Yeah, so that's the key to climbing Elo.
Yeah, there you go.
Watch out, solo queue. Ascension eSports is going to start it.
Either way, Shen having all that gold on him is actually really strong. It allows him to pick up the Bambi Cinder and challenging smite. Really, I didn't think he was going to go challenging, but he's going for the challenging smite.
He's going right for it, man.
Yeah, and that actually helps us clear immensely. Now that he's... out of this early slow phase where he would typically be farming up to the Bammies, he's able to clear much more effectively, and as long as Gragas isn't in his jungle counter-jungling him, he should farm up and have quite a bit more gold just from last hitting.
17 CS compared to the 4. Krugs is still not taken from either of these junglers. Finally, Shen is on it, thank God. He's taken something. He's now going to have about 11 or 12 CS by the end of all of that. That could bring him up to a very nice CS count, but still. He has 3 kills, he has 1 assist. He's got the Bomby Cinder, he's got the Red Smite. He's sitting pretty nice.
Yep, doing a good job so far in this early game, getting a lot of pressure down in his lanes, and the repeated ganks mid are really setting up Dangy a lot. Making sure that he's not afraid of Darkblade whatsoever in this matchup means that he can continue to farm very easily. You see that represented in the double CS of the Orianna over this brand, and the continual amount of pressure he's able to use to push Darkblade back to base. This CS lead might continue to grow if something doesn't happen between Suru Storm and Darkblade against Dangy. The Orianna is notorious for how much control it exudes in the mid lane.
Yeah, like we were saying in the champion select, you can either play very, very passive on Orianna, which we saw in the very, very early game, like first wave. But then finally the Shen comes over, and then she can put down the aggression, she can put down the damage. And finally now when she's 1-0 and 2, she finally has, I believe, that's a Phoenix Codex. Once she has that, now she can start exerting her pressure down. Now her ball starts to do a lot of damage.
Yep, and going straight for that Merlinomicon build, I presume. But level 6 available on Dangy over Darkblade Wolf's level 5 means that they might be able to set something up in the mid lane if Shen wants to come back for a gank. But he might be in a little bit of a farm mode now. No, going towards the bottom lane.
Buff transfer is complete. As Brand takes the blue buff away there, but Shen is here in the bot lane. The stun does connect onto the Phoenix. The TP is coming down. I love Gangplank tries to taunt flash but cannot connect it. TP for TP there in this bot lane. Maybe a turnstile potential could come out. Nothing really gonna happen though. Both teams just reset.
Yeah, Rhinoceros Rex just stepping back there, threw down the TP to make sure that his team could get out of that without dying, but doesn't really stick around to try to make anything happen or really force it because of the responding TP out of Toddy 2K, but it's blue team making the aggressive positioning on this Infernal. They want it straight away.
As they bring 4 people down into the bot lane, what they decide to do is that Infernal Dragon. It's a very strong dragon if you can get your hands on it. Both teams are looking to try and get this here at 8 minutes in the game, but it looks like the red team is maybe in the better position to try and get a lot of AoE damage coming out from Toddy 2K. The Keeper's Verdict does connect onto one of the main members. That was beautiful, and the 3-man body slam has connected. Toddy 2K finds himself way too far into that fight, but the Galio's going up in the sky and gets one person, and it gets 2 people at the end of the day. 3 kills going on over to the blue team. You make that 4, why not? Maybe even the ace here at the end of the day. Rakan W's over the wall to safety. That was a beautiful Galio ultimate.
Yeah, I guess when you go up into the air, you become immune for a little bit of time there, because I think he had a red buff on him that was ticking him down, but it didn't kill him. And then he came back down, got the knockups they needed, and they were able to walk away with some significant advantages in this early game. An instant replay from what we saw last match, but they weren't able to close it out. The difference in this matchup, though, is they've got those frontline tanks, and they've got enough setup for their backline. I think that they're going to be able to walk away with the win here as long as they don't make any glaring mistakes.
8-1 finally. It was a 4-for-1 trade at the end of that fight. Very nicely done by Boost and Move. The comeback potential is real. We saw this last game. They were 4K ahead. Then they eventually went to 5K and went to 6K. But off of that Elder Dragon, that was just way too much for Boost and Move to handle. Hopefully this game they can look for the right moves, right? Look for the right rotational play in order to close this game out.
Yeah, but this is definitely a great start for them. Once again, the Infernal Drake early on is fantastic for snowballing, and especially when you've got Dangy in the mid lane, who's so far ahead in terms of farm and pressure over Darkblade Wolf. It really opens the door for just solo kills.
Ooh, that's a shockwave there in the mid lane onto Darkblade Wolf. He does have his flash available, not the barrier though. He just gets out of that fight, not healthy, but on blinking health bars. But you also see that Gragas is making his way to that mid lane. Shen is there for that support if needed. We also got to remember that the Stand United is also available. So there's that global jungle pressure, even if he's not in that bot lane, let's just say. And Gragas is down there, he can easily make his way down to the bot lane using that Stand United.
Yeah, Shen has that global presence, and I kind of like that out of the Shen jungle, because it means he can participate in any counter gank he really wants to, and it opens up the window for him to just hard farm it out, continue to get personally strong, and then only react to these aggressive plays of the enemy team.
Culling is coming out there in the bot lane, as well as the quickness coming out from Rakan. A lot of CC damage, but I love Gangplank is in no position to TP to that bottom lane if he really did want to. Doesn't even matter though; it's not enough damage against the Terra Keels there in the bot lane. Arcane Darklaw slides into the fight for the time being as well. Rakan W's in, E's out very easily, very quick. Puts himself to safety. Now he's on a blinking health bar, but here in the mid lane, the taunt does connect and just absolutely annihilates Darkblade. Body slam over the wall as well as that flash. Did not really need it, but the shield coming out from Orianna maybe is enough for him to get out. But Sewer Storm is slowly gonna die, and the cogs take him out. Poppy has made her way from the top lane into this bot lane. She presses that flash and has that E available to her. Can Orianna get out of this one alive? The Stand United is there. She can get herself out of that one alive, as well as that Shen. That was beautiful synergy coming out from the jungle in the mid lane.
The 1-2 tag team, the communication and just synergy between these two players was beautiful there. Picking up the aggressive kill on Darkblade Wolf under turret, surviving Sewer Storm by dodging out of the explosive cask before he even threw it. Sewer did not adapt to the repositioning quickly enough, and then they're able to slide out of that one. Beautiful play.
There you go, from 4K, slowly but surely, now 6K ahead is Boost and Move here in this game. The comeback potential is real, but first they have to close out this game. It's exactly what we're looking for, but here in the mid lane, Darkblade Wolf is not having a great time on this brand. He's 1-4, and the rest of Boost and Move continue to roam into this mid lane, and they continue to try and kill him. The E does not connect from Toddy, but the taunt does connect onto the Gragas. Dane is on a rampage on this Orianna, 4-0-3.
He is absolutely taking control of the middle of the map here, and that is terrible news for Sharkbait Oohaha fans. You cannot have this mid laner running rampant like this with their jungler, because that means that not only does Darkblade Wolf not get to do anything in this game, they're dragging Sewer Storm down with him, and that's your main engage there. That's your main disengage as well. So if Sewer Storm is not strong, your entire team comp begins to falter.
That dude. Poppy is now showing herself there in the mid lane. It's only 13 minutes in, and finally the ARAMs are starting, where the top laners finally come into the mid lane, and they're trying to defend this turret as best as they can. Thing is, Brand can defend it alone, but only if Gragas is maybe all over off onto the sides. But you also look at the jungle matchup itself, and even though Shen only has 27 CS compared to the 40, you look at the items, and it's heavily going in Shen's favor.
Yeah, he has almost 100% kill participation for his team. He's been very active in the lanes, and it shows in his kill score. Like you were saying before, right now he has every opportunity to catch up in that farm value, though, because he's still got his Krugs up. He's got his Raptors up as well, so plenty of farm numbers out there to be acquired.
Poppy is here in this top lane, stuns up Toddy. It's exactly what this Poppy is looking for. She's looking for any type of pick here, maybe even onto her lane opponent to try and get her team back into this game. But finally, at 14 minutes in, the first tower of the game will fall, and the brand is maybe getting deleted, but maybe this is the comeback that he's looking for. A lot of damage going down onto the Orianna, but it's not enough. The auto attack battle every single time Orianna wins because of her passive, and she is now 5-0-3.
Yeah, hard life there for Brand. He's got no AP built right now. The only way he was able to stay alive that long was because of his Catalyst, the Protector. But having that item and no AP means that you're just not going to be able to combat the Orianna. He was trying to play around the fact that his turret was still up and had a couple shots in it left for that enemy mid laner, but couldn't quite find the damage that he needed there. But with that kill going down yet again, it means that Orianna and the rest of the boosted move crew can start moving towards this Drake yet again.
I love Gangplank because maybe finding a pick here in this river. He backs off of that one very swiftly. Here in the bot lane, though, the root is going down as well as the quickness is being channeled from Hunt. The Stand United as well goes down. Maybe the taunt potential is there. The rest of the blue team does get rooted up. Even the TP is channeled by the Poppy. Keeper's Verdict knocks out too. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Oh, no.
For the body slam does not connect. Toddy 2K is now in this fight. And this is maybe not even the comeback potential that they're looking for. This is what the rest of the blue team are looking for here in this fight. They pick up one, they pick up two, but here is the root coming out from the Xayah. Enough auto attacks that went back and forth, and Dane has finally made his way into the bot lane. But the favor finally goes for boosted move, which is going to be 2 for 1.
Yeah, Orianna turns the corner, says, "Dad's home," and everyone goes back to their room. They says, "We weren't out playing with pots and pans and things we shouldn't be touching. We're just down here playing League of Legends like good little kids." And then Orianna just looks at him and says, "Get under that turret." And they have to. It's like she does so much damage.
All rascals.
Get all right, yeah.
Get out of here.
You had enough fun. Go to bed.
16 minutes in the game. Finally, the next ocean that did spawn is that ocean. So they are going to be picking that one up. Gragas is taunted, and he's dead. Fatman dies, and the rest of the blue team does get the Ocean Dragon.
Boosted move says 50-50. I don't think so. I'm just going to pick up an additional kill for my squad here and pull this one through. 15 kills to 2 at 16 minutes. Boosted move. If they throw this one away, I don't know what to say, man.
I've seen it before.
I know. I've seen it too.
The hope is still alive.
Oh, what's this?
But, a very nice quickness onto 3 people, because this would be exactly what they're looking for. No, the shockwave onto 3 people. That was insane.
Yeah, that's why you don't arm wrestle Dad. He's just way stronger than you are.
Get back to your tower. No, Dad, I wanna. That's it, boys. That's it. You're done.
No,
some real quick.
No cell phone usage for a week. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me, dude?
That's ridiculous.
Alright. Here in the bot lane, Darkblade Wolf. Stands no chance.
Oh, man.
Oh, just pause the game. Surrender.
No.
What are you guys doing? FF. No, I'm kidding. That's 2 BM. But tier 1 mid falls, tier 1 bot falls. 18-2, 17 minutes in. Gee. So 10k lead. Over onto the side of boosted move. What do they do next? How do they explain their lead?
They get Rift Herald and point it towards mid lane and watch it go and dive the enemy. Because right now, all you have to do is actually have that dream that I was talking about come true. Send Tarek in, man. Put a bunch of shields on him and have him walk in. And then just dive the turrets while you've got Rift Herald up.
There you go. He's getting the Rift Herald. This is good. This is step number 1 of your plan. Your master plan.
Yep, the dream is alive.
Blue team gets the Herald. What did they do with it? They send it top lane. Let's go, dude. I love Gangplanks. Maybe looking for a pick here onto Suru Storm. Cannot land the taunt. But the Galio is there with the hero's entrance. Gets knocked right out of that fight very quickly.
Wait, Poppy can rejoin this and make this happen.
The rest of the blue team is now in this fight. The Brent could not find the stun onto Suru Storm. He's Gragas, the fat man, is slowly making his way out of that fight. The taunt flash does not connect.
Ugh.
But Rhinoceros, not really in the best situation right now. Finds himself underneath his own turret. The thing is, there's 5 members of this whole entire team trying to collapse on this top lane tower. But where is the ADC? Where are the Mias? Where's the ADCs in the bot lane? That's alright. But you also see that Rhinoceros Rex is maybe looking for an engage. He's starting to look very aggressive, but the blue team has finally summoned the Rift Herald. Lets out his faithful roar and charges right up against that tower. That's done. That's it. That was a lot of damage on that tower. Jeez. Whew! That's crazy.
That's why I like Rift Herald so much. Look at how much pressure it's throwing down right now. It's going for another one.
Yeah, it wants to do one more, charges up his little thing and knocks right into that tower. But that's the ultimate coming down. And Rakan hits up 5 people. Doesn't even matter. He just got absolutely annihilated right at the start of that fight. Darkblade falls very shortly. He has the barrier available to him, but he's finding himself underneath that tower. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3 even. But Arcane Law dies to the fat man's grasp. Even the tanking potential from the Taric is not enough. That was the 3 for 4 at the end of that fight, and Zaya is finally making her way into the fight. She's got the Feather Storm available to her. Can she clean up the fight? Is that potential there? The taunt does land. Feathers fly does not connect onto anybody. But that's a 1-for-1 kill at the end of the day. And Rakan is there saying, you can't kill my wife, but he doesn't want to go aggressive.
I don't know if that's his wife, dude. I think they're like dating or something, but you know.
Nah, man. They're full. They had a kid already, man. That's it.
What?
Yeah, dude. They're almost dead.
Wait.
They're like 60 years old.
Wait, dude. I mean, surely they invested in their youth so they have a retirement plan. No?
Oh,
no, wait. No, that's
a retirement plan, dude.
No, it's a tragedy, dude. Oh, they're actually poor? They're both in the nursing home, you say?
The League of Legends doesn't give it's not a union.
I mean, you know, they weren't in the League of Legends their entire life. Maybe they had a life outside the league, then they joined the league. But before then,
once you join the league, you never go back.
All right.
That's it. There's no retirement plan. Are you kidding me, dude?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
What the hell are you thinking?
I'm thinking about their futures, dude.
We're casting League of Legends, dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah, all right. We are casting.
I started this mess, dude.
Yeah, you got me.
Taunt onto Sewer Storm. Man, I feel so bad for this, dude. 24-6. Keeper's Verdict does connect. It doesn't even matter there. Arcane Dark Law finds himself in that fight. Picks up one onto Rakan. Rhinoceros Rex is trying to make his way out of that fight, but Toddy 2K taunts up 2 people. The red turret gets destroyed in the mid lane, and Toddy is finding himself in this fight, but Zaya is still alive. She doesn't even want to go near this fight. She still has her heal available, and she's saying, no freaking way, dude. But Poppy stuns one to the wall, and she finally comes right back on in for the heal, and I love Gangplank. He's there. He's very low HP, but it could be a little bit misleading. The rest of the blue team just disengage as well as that red team.
Yeah, a lot of aggressive plays here coming out of the boosted move squad. Everything divulging down to solo queue levels of aggression. Just absolutely crazy. 25 kills for the boosted move squad at the 22-minute mark. These guys are super bloody, but it's working for them, man. Maybe this is the play style they need to come back into the game, get a crazy advantage early on, and then snowball out of control.
Dude. Taunt lands onto the Gragas there near that dragon, and he just falls very swiftly. Absolutely no effort from this team. This Shen is 8-1-11. He's worked wonders. Not to mention just the rest of his team overall, all across the board. You can also see that every single player has a lot of assists, which means they're working as a team to get each other fed. Lucian's fed. The Orianna, the Shen, even the Galio at some points is very, very fed. And you also look at Tarek's items. He's going full utility, and it's very nice items too.
I mean, I guess it's very nice. I would like to see a redemption here, just because it's so effective when you've got these tanks on your team. There's not a lot of resistances on the Shen, so it's not as effective on him, but the Galio can really stand to use it.
The fight potential is here once again. The 4-man knockup is maybe what this team is looking for, but the ultimate come down from Tarek keeps 4 people alive. A lot of AoE is coming down. A couple of people are rooted, a couple of people are stunned, and Rakan is looking to go in, but a double kill for the Orianna for the time being. The 3-man taunt, a triple kill is available for her. Could we see even more? But she's going way too deep. She had her eyes on the Penta, where the Penta wasn't even there in some senses. That was a 3-4-1 at the end of that fight. Blinking health bars over onto the side of Boost and Move.
Boost and Move? Absolutely crazy, dude. And we're seeing the power of Arcane Darklaw's build here as well. Like, despite the fact that they're grossly ahead in every sense of the word, the Black Cleaver is real good. It's real good, real good. I have no insights here, man. Like, I have no insights left. A snowball is occurring.
Right.
Watch it go. There it is.
Yeah. Basically, when it comes to this point of the game, what you'll hear is the play-by-play caster continuously repeating the time in the game. At least that's what I do. I'm like, all right, guys, it's 24 minutes in, 29-8. The rest of this team, they just continuously for the past 10 minutes, they've been going mid lane, or they've been going into like a side type of mid lane, and they've just been dueling it out.
This Orianna does a disgusting amount of damage. I just watched her chunk down that blue buff. Don't try to slip that one by me. League of Legends. Yep. Game. This damage is not anything. You don't want to be anywhere near this Orianna. And to that,
look at her items, man.
Yeah, I know. Look, it's maximum damage. It's just like, get me in the fight.
No defensive.
Yeah, I don't care about defense. Defense is for suckers. Get me into the fight. But what we should see here from Boost and Move is a very aggressive Baron stance. I think that they can afford to really go hard on this Baron buff, pull the enemy team out of the base, say, hey, if you don't come to us, we're going to Baron. That's just how it is.
Ooh. Poppy. Maybe getting caught out. I just know, though. Rest of Boost and Move make their way towards this Baron. Could be that potential that is there. That bush is warded. They don't really have any sweepers available to their name.
Yep.
Arcane Darklaw. There's out a ward in the pit. And the rest of the red team has made their way towards this Baron.
Yeah, red team finally coming out of the base, looking to gather around this Baron buff. Is Shen ulti up? Let me take a look here. Nope, 30 seconds on Shen ulti. I would say that if I'm in the situation, I want Shen down in the bottom lane, Galio pushing the mid lane, and the other 3 attempting a 3-man Baron attempt, because I think the shields from Orianna and the heals out of Tarek can keep them healthy enough to actually do that. And the second there's any smell of trouble, Galio ultis in, Shen ultis whoever is the immediate threat, and then they collapse on that fight and just win it instantly, because Orianna Shockwave will literally one-shot half these members on the Sharkbait Oohaha squad.
Yep. Boost and Move continue to rotate between these different lanes. They're looking for any pick that they really can, maybe catching one of the members, clearing out a ward even. They continue to rotate between mid and top lane. Both of the inhibitor towers are exposed, so if they make their way into one of these lanes, maybe they can try and get it here. A lot of auto attacks are going down back and forth, and Toddy 2K taunts up 3 people. This could be the start of a very great fight. Charmed up is I Love Gangplank, but he taunts 2 people up. All the rest of the carries of this blue team need to get into this base. They need to try and apply some damage. There you go. Orianna gets one of the kills. And she needs to continue to get a couple of more. Stunned up is the Phoenix there over onto the side of that red team. And Arcane Darklaw has found himself into the front line. Maybe this is the spot where he's not really looking to be. And the Phoenix duo in the bot lane cannot get onto him. The Shockwave goes wide, but Xayah is going insane. Can she try and get this off? She gets 1 kill, she gets 2, she gets 3, and she gets a quadra even. Maybe looking for that pentakill potential. Can she find it? Can she get enough damage off? She presses heal, she presses Q, she's auto-attacking, and a pentakill for the Xayah. She's keeping her team in this game. She's 7-4-3, and that's an ace.
The shining beacon of hope emerges over the horizon as the Phoenix is reborn yet again. Can he bring his team out of the jaws of death, the bowels of hell, back into this game? The enemy team bearing down on them, fangs revealed. Can they do it, dude? He's got the double attack speed items, the Essence Reaver finished up, a pickaxe, which hints to me that he's going for an IE next, maybe? Oh, boy, dude. It's Dragon League, baby. You never know what's going to happen next.
Oh, the potential that we were talking about is real. The comeback. Can Xayah carry this team fully? Can the Phoenix 96 carry her team honor back to victory? Or can Boost and Move just shut her down?
Oh, man. Dude, when you said, wait, that was dark at the end. I don't know.
Right?
Yeah. Oof.
And can she kill her?
Oh,
can
my. Wait, hold on. No, this is
Send her 6 feet under you.
There are children watching. Come on, man.
It's just like one of the kids watching at home is like watching on their little tablet thing, their iPad that their mom has, and their mom's watching this whole entire time. It's like, Johnny, what the heck are you watching?
Yeah. Yeah.
The calling goes down onto this Baron, and the steal is there. The
Oh,
steal
wait, hold
potential
on.
is also there. Can he get into the pin? Try to steal the Baron. The answer is going to be no. Orianna picks that one up for herself. Xayah has now made her way into the fight, and
She's got to get shots off.
Annihilated. She's got to do whatever she can stretch. She's getting a lot of feathers off. She press E, but she gets stunned up. Poppy is trying to do whatever she can to try and keep the Xayah alive.
That's it.
Finally, she gets shut down by the Lucian, and that could potentially be the game here. 30 minutes into this game, and the death timers are maybe long enough for maybe even an inhibitor at this point. Inhibitor top lane is definitely going down. There's a minion wave in the top lane going over onto the favor of Sharkbait. So the ending potential of this game is possible, but I don't know if it's going to be there.
Yeah, they're going to get some significant structural damage here on this base. Top inhibitor does go down, like you just said. And with 2 inhibitors down, Sharkbait's definitely on the back foot here. They can make a comeback if they draw this game out, play defensively, and wait. But even then, the enemy team scales incredibly well. So they have to be very careful on what they do and what fights they do end up taking. That Baron fight was kind of their official last stand. Now they've got to climb out of a coffin, because as it stands right now, they're pretty much dead.
Finally, at the 31-minute mark, the final dragon, the final utility dragon has spawned. The next one's going to be that Elder. But it is that wind dragon going over onto the favor of boosted move. They finally have 2 infernals, 1 wind, and 1 ocean. This adds a lot of regen, it adds a lot of speed, and it adds a lot of damage. It's very nice for a team that wants to end this game. The inhibitor is down top lane, inhibitor's down in the mid lane. All that's left is really that bottom lane. All they really have to do is send a split pusher into just to shove this mid lane and top lane, and then just send the rest of the team bottom lane.
Yep. Got to split these guys up, make sure that they cannot be a unified front. Have someone, like you were saying, get that pressure in the mid lane, make sure the super minions are getting into the base. And then, yeah, just collapse and finish this one out. So boosted move and has every advantage that they need to close this one out, as they have had since like the 11-minute mark. But yeah, slow, methodical play and decisive decision making.
Dude, when you're in this type of elo, all you're really looking to do is improve your mechanical play. But then you also want to try and improve your team coordination. It doesn't matter how you close out this game or when you close out this game. It's if you can close out this game. And finally, at the 30-minute mark, they take down the tier 2 in the bot lane. All that's really left standing between them and a victory is maybe even this inhibitor. The Keeper's Verdict knocks out 2 people to start off this fight. But the rest of Boosted Move know that they're in no position to even try and fight without their Taric or their Orianna inside of the fight. Finally, they make their way back into the bot lane. The Keeper's Verdict only denied 1 wave of pressure against this tower, but finally, they can still continue to push. They still got the Baron. They still have the ultimates available to them. So the potential is there. I Love Gangplank tried to taunt but a very nice knock-up so far. Even the scatter coming out of Gragas. But the ultimate comes down from Tarek and lands onto 4 people. It's going to be exactly what the blue team is looking for to maybe try and close out this game just a little bit faster. But Xayah is in that backline. Poppy makes herself into the backline of this blue team, but she cannot find any kills. Xayah picks up one while Lucian picks up another. Finally, a 1-for-1 trade at the start of this fight. The Phoenix 96 is falling very low. Blinking health bars all across, and Lucian slides in and says, thank you very much. He picks up 2 shots and gets 1 kill. Hunt finds himself attacking 1 person, stunning up 1 person. But not a lot of damage coming out from the other half of the Phoenix here. Stunned up is that Gragas. And the slide in as well as that 2 shots. Lucian says thank you very much. The rest of his team take down the 2 in Nexus towers in synergy. And finally, the Nexus goes down at 33 minutes in the game.
Woo! So much gold flying in the favor of Boosted Move during that. Oh, wait, my push-to-talk wasn't working for a second. Anyway, so much gold flying in the favor of Boosted Move in that matchup. These guys had the early advantage, and they kept it throughout the entirety of the match, really keeping that firm grasp on the lead that they had accrued and finally closing it out there. It looked like Sharkbait Oohaha might have been able to make a comeback there in those later stages off of that pentakill from the Phoenix 96, but even though they did get that infusion of gold, couldn't quite hold it together in the end.
The dream is alive for Boosted Move. The reverse sweep dream, like we were saying before this game started, is there for Boosted Move. Can they take game number 4 and finally take it to a game number 5? Or can Sharkbait close this out with a 3-1 victory? We're going to have to see in just a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back, though. Go get a drink of water. Go get some food even. We'll be right back in just a couple of minutes.